I've seen, systems installed $15,000 to $25,000 range for 7 kilowatt hour systems. I've sold several houses like that, right, with that paperwork, with loans on them. And then I've seen a few that are really expensive. Like you're talking north of 60 grand, $70,000, right? And you're like, what the heck is going, like, it's prevented people from selling their houses, right? Because the new buyer can't get a loan with interest rates where they've gone. Like, is one system really 2 to 3 times better than another system?
No.
It's
So
just, did someone get sold? Is that what it is?
yeah, the unfortunate reality about most things, especially when they're brand new, is that most people aren't going to have the education that they need to be a educated buyer, right? It's more so just that innovator stage where it's like, oh, it's cool. I got the money. I'll go ahead and do it. What's 60 grand to me? Sometimes it's the opposite, and people are actually like predatorily taken advantage of, where it says, hey, you're not signing anything. This is just a contingency agreement that says that we're allowed to come out and take a look at your house. And then the customer finds out that unfortunately they're past their right of rescission and they signed up for a loan that they didn't know that they signed up for. So there's that as well. Those are the two extremes where, like, on one side, you have good guys like me that unfortunately had that experience in the past where we just unfortunately didn't know until we found out. And then you got other people that did know, and they're taking advantage of that system.
What do you guys do to ensure that a system is working right? I'm assuming you have the tools to make sure that things are working correctly, because I'd look at a system and go, hey, there's a bunch of panels here and it's hooked up to wires. I don't know if it works.
Yeah. So like being on the operation and maintenance side, you learn a lot about these systems, especially the older systems. There's a lot of companies that are coming in right now that are trying to be a copycat of us, and they see that the money is there, of course. And so anytime that there's money, people usually run to the fire, right? Yeah. And so the unfortunate reality about what we currently do, though, is that the systems that are installed today are not the systems that were installed 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. They're just not. The racking is different. The panels are different. The inverters are different. All of it, right?
Yeah.
And so when you look at the system, each system is individually different, but also you have to have the correct tools. And what that means is you have to go out and purchase the expensive tools that are usually $700 a piece. And you have to know what you're looking for. So, for example, right now, if I take a panel off of a roof that was installed 10 years ago, I could probably guarantee that it has a recalled photovoltaic connector on the back of it, and there's 2 per panel. And if you have a 20-panel system, you have 40 potential fire hazards on your roof. Most installers will not even know what a photovoltaic connector is. Reason being is because it is installed with the system, or it is installed rather with the solar panel itself upon the manufacturing process.
Gotcha.
So you have no idea, especially if you haven't been in the industry since 2016, which I haven't. Yeah. But I talked to people on my board of authorities who they have over 100 years of solar experience between all of them. But we've won lawsuits for Tesla and against Tesla. So they've actually lost lawsuits against one of the guys that we have as one of our board of advisors on the Save Our Solar Club program.
Interesting. So then on the maintenance side, it's great to keep up your system, right? In a perfect world, most people would do that with lots of things, right, on our houses, but reality happens. So when someone has an issue, right, they give you a call, let's say, like, what are the most common things that you see that are wrong with solar systems that are here in Colorado?
I would say the photovoltaic connector primarily, just because a lot of the systems that were installed in Colorado previously are the older systems. Like I said, we were installed, the big boom for solar here in Colorado was Solar City was one of the companies. I'm sure you've heard of them before, right?
Yep.
Every single Solar City system probably has a recalled Amphenol connector on the back of it, and it's posing a fire hazard on their roof. So if you have Solar City up on your roof and it's a solar wall panel, you probably have a fire hazard. And so the majority of our business is insurance work in regards to when a hailstorm comes through. We take the panels off, roofer comes in, they re-roof the roof, and then we reinstall them. And we provide a lifetime warranty on that system after that, regardless if we're the original installer or not.